Hi, welcome everyone. Let's just take a moment to get settled and let's see who's here. Oh, we have Andy from Iceland. That's super exciting. I don't know if we've ever seen you before, Andy. Welcome. I love that. Christina from Germany, Steve from San Diego. We have Carl from fairly miserable South Wales. Sorry, wishing you better weather soon. Oh, wow. Everyone just welcome. As always, we love to know where you're joining from. It's so fun for all of us gathering to really get a sense and a feel of this international sit that we have, this joining together, this coming together. It's really such a beautiful space. Let's see. Nick from the UK, welcome. Oh, hi. Excuse me. I'm going to have to ask you to bear with me. I've actually had a cold this week. Luckily, not COVID. I got my negative COVID test, but definitely a cold, and I'm on the tail end of it. But if I cough or you hear that kind of frog in my voice, I ask for forgiveness and compassion ahead of time. So let's see. We have a few more. Jane from Plymouth, Massachusetts, Lizanne from England, Robin from Michigan, Barbara from New York City, Kristen from Woodside, California. Welcome. Hi. Oh, so how is everyone doing? I feel like we just continue to be on this COVID roller coaster. And I have to say, as I was thinking about what I wanted to talk about this morning, just what a profound gift COVID has been in teaching us to have patience, to not be attached to outcome, to really have to meet the present moment. And it has been such a painful lesson in so many ways for so many of us, and continues to be. You know, I think we all felt like, oh, we're getting out of it. It's summer, all the kids are going to go back to school. And then now with the Delta variant, it's changing that. And we don't quite know how. And I've watched in my own family and community and, you know, just around the people that I'm around, seeing all the various reactions. Some people are really scared and terrified that perhaps what's going to happen before is going to happen again. Others are kind of ignoring it, pretending like it's not even happening. And then there's people in between. Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can do my do not disturb, although I don't really know how to do that on this computer. This isn't the computer I usually work on, so I hope we don't get more notifications. My apologies on that. So anyway, I really invite each of us to try to ride this wave with more groundedness, with more connection to ourselves and our own sense of center, because it is so easy to read the news headlines, to hear the stories, and to freak out and say, oh God, here we are again. And trust me, I have had those moments, and I've certainly had those moments about my kids potentially not starting school, although that's not the message we've been getting. And so I've really had to stay in the moment, to slow down my mind that wants to tell the story, my fear that is projecting the worst case scenario. And that's all from a place of protection so that we're prepared. We're ready in case that happens. And there's a part of it that's actually really important to do so that we are prepared if those things happen. Excuse me. And at the same time, we don't want to stay there because it doesn't serve us. It doesn't serve our families, our communities, those that we work with. it doesn't serve us to stay in that place of fear and that place of panic or worry. And so we go there and we gather information, and then we come back and we plan, and then we meet the moment, this moment, because that's all that there is. We actually have no idea how this is going to unfold, just as we've had no idea how it's unfolded before this, and we've just had to walk each step through, and we will continue to do the same. There's a children's book we used to read our kids called We're Going on a Bear Hunt. And the sort of mantra that it kept repeating is, we can't go over it, we can't go under it, we have to go through it. And they would say this each time they met a hurdle, a cave or mud or a snowstorm. We can't go over it, we can't go under it, we have to go through it. And so that is the invitation of each moment, is we just have to go through it. Every step, every moment, greeting it as if that's all there is, because that is all there is. And so I'm going to read a really beautiful poem by Donna Faulds, both at the beginning of our practice and at the end, which is an invitation to walk slowly. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, and be, and walk slowly in to the mystery. And with that beautiful invitation to walk slowly, I invite us all to close eyes if that feels right. If not, just find a place to gaze softly on the floor or ceiling in front of you. And let's take a few long, slow, nourishing breaths. Breathing in, allowing the belly to fill completely. And breathing out, allowing it to deflate completely. And continuing to take as many long, slow, deep, nourishing breaths as you need. Be indulgent, be gentle, be kind. Wrap yourself up in your beautiful, loving, supportive breath. And checking in with your mind. Our minds so easily get distracted, are curious, wander, worry, plan. And so, with a loving, gentle curiosity, noticing where's the mind, and see if you can invite it to right here, right now, inhabiting your whole body. And if the mind wanders as it naturally does, be kind and gentle as you notice and just lead it back to this moment. And checking in with the body, noticing if there's any areas of tension or tightness. And seeing if you can invite them to gently soften. Letting your breath be your anchor. There's nowhere else you need to be, nothing else you need to be doing in this moment. And so inviting your full self, your mind, your heart, your body, your soul, all to be fully present in this moment. Breathing in and breathing out. One sacred breath at a time. And if your mind has wandered, just gently note it. And with the same kindness, you might help someone who has lost their way. Just gently guide yourself back to this body, this moment. And I invite you now to check in with yourself to see if there's anything you need in this moment. Need to make you feel more comfortable, more supported, more at ease. Don't think too hard. Try not to filter out. Just allow your own inner wisdom to come forward. Seeing if there's some loving way to get this need met, perhaps in this moment or at a later time. And if it feels right, placing your hands on your body in some way that feels loving and nurturing. Perhaps a hand on the heart or on the belly, or gathering yourself in a hug, or even cupping your face. Trusting your own self to know what feels best to you in this moment. And receive this loving touch, this invitation to be present, to be whole, to be exactly as you are in this moment. And returning to the breath once again. Breathing in, letting the belly fill completely. And breathing out, allowing it to deflate completely. And we return again to Donna Fald's walk slowly. Receive this invitation, these beautiful words, and allow your own presence to deepen and arrive. It only takes a reminder to breathe, a moment to be still. And just like that, something in me settles, softens, makes space for imperfection. The harsh voice of judgment drops to a whisper. And I remember again that life isn't a relay race, that we will all cross the finish line, that waking up to life is what we were born for. As many times as I forget, catch myself charging forward without even knowing where I'm going, that many times I can make the choice to stop, to breathe, to be, and walk slowly in to the mystery. Taking a final big breath in and audibly release it. And if your eyes were closed, I invite you to open your eyes. Allow your body to stretch and move in whatever way it so desires. And see if you can invite yourself to walk slowly, to breathe, and to just be. It has been so lovely being with all of you today, as it always is. And I invite you, if you got anything out of this meditation or our meditations in general, to please consider making a donation so we can continue to provide the service and also continue to provide scholarships for those that need it for all of our programming. We really deeply appreciate it, and any and all amounts are accepted and ones in which we feel deeply grateful for. And so I wish you all a slow day and a slow week, and know that we are here nearly every Sunday, And it is beautiful to be with all of you. And let's see. Yes. Len says, thank you from Brunswick, Maine. Martha, I will walk slowly forth into my day, noticing the sun, the breeze, my puppy, and to be present. Oh, I love that. Very helpful grounding during a morning of anxiety. Good, I'm so glad. Carl, I could have stayed all night. You can come back and do it over and over again. Beautiful. I'm so glad. Thank you so much. I wish you all a beautiful, blessed day.